out again. Hello for the second time. We are recording. I'm Amanda Gully. Yes, take two. This is he is fine. He's fine. This is my husband, Adam, and we've been in the business for 4 years. We're Triple Diamonds. We promoted in February. And y'all, he had a reckoning a few nights ago.
Yeah,
Monday evening. And let me just tell you, God has done a work in me the last few weeks. And my prayer was that it would pass over to him because we're a stay-at-home family. This is what we do. So we're ready to move up and move there quickly, but we can't do that without taking a whole lot more people with us. So are you guys ready to hear the story and ready for me to bring the heat? Because this is going to be incredible. But first, he's going to go deal with our chitlins. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you his dream. Can y'all hear me okay? With the crying in the background? Okay. Hey, Ashley. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so here's what had happened. I wake up at 6:15 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to lead a 6:30 a.m. Zoom for a push group that we're doing. And I wake up and Adam's standing in the kitchen, and you guys, it looked like his eyes were like this big, like deer in headlights. And I was like, what are you doing? He goes, it's been there the whole time. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And he goes, making money. It's been here the whole time. Hold up, someone's sharing their screen. There we go. Okay, so, and I'm saying, what? He goes, the steps to success. And I'm like, okay. And he turns me around to this whiteboard that we have in our kitchen. And it looks like he went a beautiful mind on it. You know, Russell Crowe, beautiful mind, all the scribble scrabble. I kid you not. And he's telling me all these numbers. And then it clicks. And I said, have you been up all night? And he goes, yes. So he taught it to me. And now we're fired up. We taught it to our push group. We taught it to our team. We are fired up. You guys, people that have been in for a couple of years, it's game changer. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw it out for you. We all know the steps to success. Sign 3 distributors and 4 customers every single month. What was that song we learned at Green Carpet a few years ago? 4 LCs, 3 DTs. This is how you make the money go, Ruby.
Somebody remember that?
But we've never heard it taught this way. And Adam's like, God gave this to me to give to our company because light bulbs are going to go, they're going to go off. Okay. So Adam's going to kind of do a little bit of the explaining. We're going to go back and forth, and I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So if you will get out your own piece of paper or your own iPad Pro, we're my iPad Pro people, get out your little $200 pencil.
If you're really good, you'll get out one of these bad boys.
Yes, or you can get out your Ruby chart, okay?
This will take you to the top.
I'm going to share this screen over here. Y'all get ready. I'm telling you, and I want you to interact in the comments because this is going to be huge. And some of you may already know this. Yeah. Some of you may be like, duh, Amanda. Well, I'm sorry. I'm 4 years in, and I'm hyped that I finally learned this because we never gave up. Okay, so my groom, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So, step 1 in the steps to success is what? You join the business for $99. And let me just reiterate, y'all, $99 is a steal. Don't think you need a $49 or a $20 deal. $99 is a steal for what people get in this business. So you join for $99. Second step, we teach them how to start. Well, we teach them how to start their ADBV auto ship because we want them to be a product of the product. And it guarantees that they are commission qualified. This is no-brainer stuff, right? And here's the thing. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, ADBV auto ship, I'm going to get some pushback on that. Here's what you say. We have a plan for that.
Write that down. We have a plan that's going to pay for your auto ship. Write it down.
There's the objection. There's the answer to the objection.
So, my darling, what do you do after you join, you set up your ADBV? What's next?
So, we want to help you get your first 4 loyal customers. Boom, boom. boom, boom. Now, let's just say for example's sake that the 4 customers you sign, let's just say all 4 customers only get fat fighters, right?
Are we cutting out or are we okay?
Okay. So let's just say for example's sake, we only find 4 people and all they want to get is fat fighters, right? Just bare minimum. We're not even trying to upsell. We're just saying, hey, out of all the people you know, you think you could find 4 that don't want to get all the carbs and fat in their meal? Yes, right? So 4 customers, 25 BV. Now we want to help them sign their first 3 customers.
Distributors.
That's right, distributors, sorry.
Okay.
Now we walk this person through and say, okay, so your first 2 customers that you signed.
But what do they do first? You have to tell them how to set up their 80 BV auto shipment. Now, what I love about our new system when they enroll now is just it automatically does it for us. So it takes that question out of the game. But then it's our job as their leader, as their trainer, to tell them about the 80 BV because we want to be open and honest about everything that we have going on in the business.
So I want to walk them through their first 4 customers too. I want to say, look, your first 2 customers there, that just got you Fast Start qualified. And if you don't know what that is, that means that every time you sign a distributor and you help them set up their 80 BV auto ship and you help them get their first 2 customers, you're going to get $100 every time. So I explained that to them. I just, some of y'all might have jumped on my PDT call earlier. I was walking them through this exact same thing. I said, your second 2 customers for all 4 customers in your first 30 days, that gets you a $100 shopping spree. So we've taught you how to do all these things up here at the top, me. Mm-hmm. Now we're teaching that to the next generation. So we've signed 3 distributors.
Yep. So here, let's say Sally up here. Mm-hmm. She signs person 1, person 2, person 3. But she's worried about that auto shipment. But what we say is, girl, you help you help number 1 down here get their first 2 customers. You get your $99 Fast Start. That is their investment back. They broke even. Okay? This is important. They broke even. But then they get their other 2. So now this person has their shopping spree, and they're going to be taught this exact thing as well. So they're going to keep going. Then number 2 distributor, they've got their set up. They get their next 4. Their 4 customers. Sally gets another 99. That second bonus, she sets aside for her auto ship. Done. Taken care of for next month because she wants to get paid. She wants to be a product of the product, and we're going to tell you what to do with the products towards the end because it's brilliant. Okay, and then number 3, they get their 4. Mm-hmm. There's her first Fast Start bonus that she pockets.
So she has set herself up to be perfectly duplicatable in the steps to success, right? All she did, find her 4 customers, set up her 80 BV auto ship, find 3 distributors, teach them the exact same thing. So now let's duplicate that out again. So the second level is so simple that they are able to teach these exact same simple steps to 3 more people. 3 more people, 3 more people.
I am an artist.
You are so good.
I know.
Now they all know that you need that 80 BV auto ship to be commission qualified, and you need that product coming in so that you can start using it so that you can have credibility to go beyond your warm market or to win over some of your warm market that was skeptical to begin with. Everybody's getting their 4 customers. That means that second generation, your first 3 distributors, they're getting Fast Starts to cover all of their expenses to start. They're $99 to start. They're covering their auto ship, and they're pocketing $100 right off the bat.
See now, where we're going with this?
It's super simple, but now here's how the numbers start to work out. So we're telling Sally, the one who originally joined, her goal is Ruby. And we all know that you need a minimum 2,000 group volume plus your boxes to go Ruby. So here's what we've done here. In 3 generations, just by teaching steps to success. Again, the genius is in the simplicity. The genius is not with us. We didn't come up with this. Our genius CEO and Pam and Mike did. And here's how the numbers work out. Like, I feel like I'm like, it's so simple. Like, it may not be profound to some, but holy cow, watch this. So including you, including Sally, there are 13 people in this business
that are running an auto shipment.
Mm-hmm. So if we have 13 distributors running an 80 BB auto ship, that's 1,040 in volume already, just in auto shipments. You're halfway to Ruby.
Sally is halfway to Ruby.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember this. This is all for Sally at the very top.
Now, remember we talked about the customers. We said, what if all 4 customers, we just taught them to get one product? We're just talking bare bones here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have 13 distributors times 4 customers, that's a total of 52 customers in your organization that are ordering 25 BV. What's 25 BV times 52? That's 1,300 in bonus volume for a total of 2,340 in group volume. You've just blown the roof off of Ruby by duplicating a few steps.
Steps to success. That's it.
Right?
And I know I had a question. It's 80 or 150. True. But we are guaranteeing that every single person is getting paid, because how many people in our downline do not, okay, I'm going to stop sharing this screen for 2.5
we need some
seconds.
FaceTime.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then I'll go back. See, everybody's blown away. Okay, let me tell you. And I got real and raw with both groups. Everyone you see there was running an 80 BV, every single person. 13 distributors, over 1,000 in volume already. How many people, including maybe you, do not run an 80 BV auto shipment and you bank on that 150, or you run an 80 BV and your team doesn't, and you have to make up the volume? It sucks for your upline.
And how discouraging is it that we're not teaching people a way to guarantee their paycheck? And we're saying, well, you can do the 150, and that's true. You can totally do the 150. But what happens if one of their customers they send an order back? It's happened.
It's happened to triples.
It's happened to triple diamonds losing 5-figure paychecks.
Yep.
An order is sent back, they drop below 150, they don't get a paycheck. But we're giving them a way to guarantee that pay, and just by doing the steps to success, they are paying for that auto ship.
Yep.
And we're not even talking about the second month, because the second month, they've already paid for their business. So if they're doing the steps to success again, now they get 200 in fast starts, and they save that 100 for their auto ship.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So here's what's important. If you have those 13 all running an 80 BV auto shipment because you did your job as a distributor, or you got your new distributors to a training of your leader that's doing this, and they're all doing it, Sally's already halfway to Ruby just because of these people. Now, you may not have 13 people in your organization within 30 days, but you can absolutely push to, because if we teach this during our potential distributor conversation, which we did today with someone, she saw how easy it was to get here. But here's the other thing. If every single person is continuing to do the steps to success every month, everything's about to blow up. So let me show you. Let's finish this. Okay. So everyone's here. Minimum of 25 BV with your 4 customers. That's a minimum. You guys, what if we're upselling? They're doing, some orders are 100, some are 60, some are 55, some are 200, whatever they may be. Your volume's going to be insane. Okay. But Sally up here, so this was her first month. She's Ruby in her first month. Then she gets number 1 down here, who is learning that as well, Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they did all this in their first 30 days. Then you take it to the next 30 days. And number one up here, she's building, and this person is doing stuff here. Okay. They sign theirs. This person signs one. Well, this person signs one. And she's like, well, I'm going to put somebody here so I can be built for whatever. You're slowly going to start having emeralds appear. And then Sally's also completing her steps to success because we do it every single month. Mm-hmm. And maybe this leg takes off and does a whole bunch of stuff down here. They're great. They're self-sustainable. But this one over here is struggling. It's struggle bussing. Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to help our team, right? So this person over here is posting, they're running and their auto shipment, yada, yada, yada. So we're going to help them. Oh, my Lanta, you've got an emerald. You've got a diamond over here. You're all of a sudden freaking built for diamond. Look, y'all, do you see this? Do you see it? Now, I know it's crazy because how am I going to have 13 people in my organization in 30 days? Because you're going to ask a butt ton of people. You're going to ask a butt ton of people.
You're going to have your people ask a butt ton of people.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
You're going to teach them this. You guys, this is eye-opening, and we've had it for 16 years, 18 years. 18 years? How many
18.
years? 18.
Yeah.
Wow. Some people in this company already get this, but I didn't because it was never taught to me like this. 80 BV auto ship has always been law. My leaders run an 80 BV auto ship. Now my team will.
Can I show you something?
Absolutely.
Because part of your chart, if you're looking at your charts, you know your charts, you know you have certain legs that need to be a certain rank, but you have those qualified legs. Those qualified legs are just sitting out there. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to build this leg to be a qualified leg. If you're duplicating, this right here by itself, if you just teach one person to do 3, that's 720 just by one person getting 3 just by one person teaching them to do the steps to success. That comes out to 720 BV. That's a qualified leg.
Boom! Sorry, y'all. I'm so excited.
Qualified leg, qualified leg, qualified leg.
Is that not incredible?
And we're sitting here on a gold mine. We're sitting here. We all know. You hear steps to success, but it's like you hear it, but do you know it? After this meeting, you know what the steps to success are.
Let me answer that question. The 720. So what he did was if these boxes, this one, 80, this one, this one, they're 80, all 80.
That's
so
320.
That's 320. And then each one of these has their 4 customers just at 25 BV. So that's another 400. So you add that together and that's 720 for a qualified leg. So this was the leg that took off. Remember, y'all, I'm scrabbling everywhere. Okay. And this one took off. So they're hoity-toity. But this one is the struggle bus one. But it's still a qualified leg because they all have their 4 customers at 25 BV. So all of that. And they're running their auto shipment. Now, if you have someone that's banking on the 150, it's still great because that's more volume. Holla. But honestly, and hear me say this, don't bank on 150. Bank on 250 or 300 or 400. Never bank on 150. People that bank on 150 are a little bit foolish to me because they're just gambling with their check, and I always lose when I gamble.
But honestly, like, I want to teach what I want duplicated. And I want to teach what's going to bring the person that I'm bringing in. I want them to build a stable business. I want them to build something that has long-term stability, where they understand that this is going to not only guarantee them a paycheck, it's going to bring them products that they are using every month, and they're going to get results. Guys, this is incredible. And
I want to go over one thing
yes.
one more time. Okay, I'm going to do this one more time because I know if you're like me, you're going to be like, one more time. You run your auto shipment, 80 BV, it's scheduled. You're commission qualified your first month. You get those 4 customers. Okay, get those 4 customers. Be over 150. That's your goal, but you're still gonna run an auto ship. Okay. You get your 4. They get their 4. They get their 4. This is how you teach it. Mm-hmm. The first $99 fast start is paying you back. You are getting your money that you invested back. The second one, You save that mother trucker for your auto shipment the next month. Capiche? Yes. I always have. You guys, there was a month where I lost rank because I was a lazy butt the month before and had some life happen. I went from diamond to ruby.
This was early in. Yeah.
And I decided, I'm not ready my auto shipment. I can't afford it. I couldn't afford not to. I went and did a freaking survey and made $150 to do it, and I ran my dead gum auto shipment. Do not make an excuse to me. Anyway, then your last one is yours to keep. If every single person in your organization is doing the steps to success every single month, you are always going to have money to run your auto shipment. Mic drop. Awesome, right? Whose mind is completely blown right now? Like you're like, oh my gosh, it finally makes sense. Please put a 1 in the comments if it finally makes sense. Oh, look.
Like, do you understand the genius of our leaders?
Jesus did a thing, y'all. He did a thing, and this is amazing.
So here's what's awesome. What we just drew out, if you can draw these boxes and draw out this plan, draw out the steps to success, this is your tool for PDTs. I literally got on a PDT call, and some of y'all hopped on. We're trying to test out the number. It's good to see y'all. But I literally said, what's great about our company is that we have a plan in place, because a confused mind doesn't buy. A confused mind won't buy, but they also won't join your business. Mm. And when somebody has a plan, see, you are set up as a guide, and you're not the hero of your story. Your PDTs are the heroes. You are the guide. How many of y'all have read the book Story Brand? If you haven't, get it and read it. You are not the hero. Your PDT is the hero. You are the guide. You have the information. In every movie, there's always that person that's trying to help the hero get to the end where he wants to be. To achieve the goal that the hero wants, he always needs a guide, right? Katniss Everdeen, she had the guy that won the other games, right? What's his name?
I'm not even listening to what you're saying.
So he got her to the end. That's what you are, right? So you have a plan. So you're talking to your PDT, you say, we have a plan. We have proven steps to success that if you do this, it will cover your cost to join, it will cover your auto ship, and it will get you $100. Thank you, Hamish. You are Hamish. You're not Katniss. Your PDTs are Katniss. You are trying to get them to what they want, which is extra money. They are coming to you with a need. You are the guide. You are the facilitator. You say, I know exactly what you need. I know how to get you there. I know how to get you to the Hunger Games and how to win it.
Strategy. We're all not eating the blueberries, or we're going to eat them together. So, do you get it? Do you get it? It's just so simple.
Irresistibly simple. And of course, she joined our team.
Yes, she did.
Because it was undeniably simple. There was a roadmap, and she could see it with her eyes. So if you can draw a few boxes, if you can take a Ruby chart and map it out, how the steps to success are going to work, it takes the pressure, it takes the nervousness out of somebody that's looking into your business, because obviously they're interested, but if they can see how simple it is,
this is so messed up. Okay.
They will join.
So this is it right here. You start, I'm going to bring it back down a little bit.
My heart's like, I took some TFX too.
I did too, and I'm drinking the coffee, and it's just a lot. Okay. If you just do this right here, just this. Take a picture, screenshot it, whatever you need to do. I will give it to your leaders on the Lifers page. This is it right here. And you repeat it. Take it all the way down. Build it across. It's too simple. So, in closing, I would like to say, okay, now what are you going to do with that product? When you're going to use it. Duh. That's why I'm 34 and I look this good. Okay, thanks. Yes, I use our products. They're amazing. Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to get your local team together. I got some of my girls together today, this afternoon. We got our extra keto coffee, our keto energy, some greens on the go, whatever we had. And we sat there and we made 100 baggies. Each of us had a certain amount. We put our cards in there for the information. We are meeting up in, 33 minutes. And we are going to visit people that do night shifts at the hospital. Any and every hospital, ER, labor and delivery, wherever. And we are taking them some keto coffee and some energy. And we are saying, girl, who needs some coffee? Like me and the kids did it yesterday.
How many of y'all know nurses do all the work? Nurses do all the work. Let's be real.
Interrupted. Rude. Anyway, so the kids and I went yesterday. You guys can do this with your children in the middle of the day. My kids went and said, do you like coffee? And some of them were like, I'm a nurse, duh. Some of them didn't drink coffee. So there comes our Keto Energy Pixie Stick. We told them about them. Guess how many phone numbers I got yesterday? 3. I also went to the fire department, dropped them off. But you know what? I don't say anything like I'm here to sell you something. I am here to thank you for being a first responder, for being an incredible surgeon, for serving people that come in. And sometimes you probably don't get the greatest treatment, but I want to thank you for what you do and offer you some keto coffee. And let me just tell you what it do. That easy. And I'm creating a relationship with people. That was what's incredible, is I got to actually hear about a man who, from the fire department here, he brought a piece of the Twin Tower back and put it in their fire station. And so he got to tell me about that. And that was the coolest thing. I made that connection with him. But as a team, we're doing it tonight. And here's why. Not everyone is going to be brave enough to go alone. If you're that person, lead your team, lead the pack, and show them that we have to be brave together. And the reason everybody has a certain amount of baggies with them is because if we go to this floor, guess what? Your baggies, your potentials. Next floor, my baggies, my potentials. You have got to do more work. Screen time is great. It is awesome because we have so much reach. But there are people in our own cities that need this too. And it's amazing building your own local team, right? So the girls and I are going out tonight and we're geared up on keto coffee and we're going to go see these nurses and thank them. And mamas that are there with their babies in the NICU. I'm a NICU mama. There are so many different ways. Lawyers' offices, if you do this full time or you have time off during the day, go to law offices, drop off, like make it cute, go to the Dollar Tree and get like a little basket and put keto coffee and keto energy in there, maybe like 5 of each, and just say, I just want you guys to have this. This is what it does. Thank you so much for, serving, because they do serve.
And let me tell you about our confianza while I'm here.
Exactly.
I know y'all stressed.
Exactly. And I used to be a legal assistant, so I get it. Long hours where they need to be focused, because then they can't get you what you want out of your deal if they're not. Think of those people. Hair salons. All these types of people that can put it on their bar, okay? We have got to be that confident. And here's what you say. Oh my gosh, y'all, I just have so many people losing weight and gaining so much energy on our products. I just can't not share this with you. Ta-da! That's all we're going to do. And then you're going to tell them how to make it, how to mix it. Maybe if they're like, oh, I want to try this right now, whip out your, what's it called? Whisker, a frother, and help them make it. But tell them how to make it, what it's made with, why it's going to be great. They'll ask you the questions. Absolutely. Go with confidence. Do this with your team once a week. Get together, make some baggies. Even if it's just an hour that y'all get together and you go to 1 or 2 places or just one hall of a hospital, do it. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's going to create camaraderie with your team. You need that. And then it's going to give your team the drive that they've been missing. I'm going to be an ambassador. I'm going to be an ambassador. This is going to be awesome.
So let me tell you what I love about the Steps to Success. One last time. Does anybody ever struggle with, whoa, bring me back. Dude.
I didn't do it. I didn't say leave meeting.
Hold on, where is it? It's got to be in here somewhere. There we go. I was like, did you just cut everybody off? Okay, so one last thing.
I didn't do anything.
Here's what I love. Throughout the year, different times, does anybody ever struggle with belief? Show of hands, drop a 1. Belief. Lots, yes. Like 1s all over the place. Yes, right? Everybody has those moments, but here's what I love about the steps to success is that it gives you a plan. And when you have a plan, because here's the thing, a lot of times our belief goes down, or we're nervous about telling people about what we do because we're not quite sure. We're like, well, will they be successful? Will they not? Now they still have to show up and work. But the difference is now you have a roadmap that you can lay out for them. How much confidence do you now have when you can walk somebody through a plan and all the numbers add up, all the numbers show how it's going to take care of all these expenses that they're worried about, their startup fee. We have a plan for that. Your auto ship, we have a plan for that. You're taking all of the nervousness out of them, but it's also going to take all the unbelief and the self-doubt out of you. Because when you know where you're going and you have a roadmap, just like when you're driving somewhere, you're confident that you're going to get there because your GPS has already pointed the way. You just got to follow the directions. It's different if you set out and you don't have a map and your GPS doesn't work and you're trying to get somewhere you've never been before. We have a plan. So this should fill you with the most incredible belief that nobody can tell you that this will not work because you have a plan and the numbers work. And if you just do these simple things, even 25 BV, a customer will get you to the top of the company.
Isn't that what's freaking nuts? Is this is only based on 25 BV per customer. 52 customers, 25 BV, and the top person's diamond. I mean, hello, it's just too easy.
Now we're going to teach people to upsell. Don't you worry about that. But
we all know how to upsell. We all know how to upsell.
Holy moly. Now, if this has been a game changer, I want you to drop an emoji. Pick your favorite emoji and drop it. If this has just lit your fire, if I'm looking at right now a whole screen of future ambassadors, like drop a freaking emoji.
Yep.
Like, holy cow.
Yep.
I cannot wait to see all of these promotions that are going to happen because
I can't wait to see ours too.
Well, that's a given. That's a given. I know ours is going to happen.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's like,
and Ashley just said something too. You get those in your auto shipment and you can sell them for samples. Don't forget that you can do that. Do not forget that every single month that one person that will not sign as a loyal, they can come buy your samples from your house. I have a girl in my neighborhood that does it almost every single month. She pays $50 for one bag of coffee, and I'm okay with that. So I hope this has blessed you and fired you up and given you just that new view on our steps to success. Commit to doing it every month. And if this isn't working, if social media, you're just at a standstill, you need to get out like I am doing. We just started it yesterday because social, I'm planting those seeds, but I'm not harvesting quick enough. So I'm getting my butt out there. I'm willing to do that for my family. So I hope this has blessed you. Yeah. I'm so excited that you all got on, and I'm going to upload this to YouTube and get it to you guys as soon as possible. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Have a good night.